Our problem was to design a projectile launcher that could launch a projectile a distance of 30 feet, and it must only be powered by a 5-pound weight, and it must maintain a zero energy state with the exception of the weight, meaning that only the 5-pound weight is allowed to initiate any sort of change or launching of the projectile.
Before we got to our final design concept, we had a few other ideas. There was one with using dry ice and water and using the compression built by them to shoot the bullet. We were also thinking of another idea where we used the weight originally to pick up a slightly smaller weight for an extra energy transfer to multiply our final score. By utilizing the design process, we were able to make an efficient design. When we came up with problems along the way, we were able to evaluate them, fix them, and keep building our project.
So our final design used air compression. Basically, we dropped 5-pound weight instead of a PVC tube, and that compressed a disc on the inside, which compressed the air. And the PVC tube was connected to the barrel with another tube, it's a piece of tubing, and the compressed air transferred any kinetic energy to the bullet and shot the bullet out the barrel.
I'm going to talk about lessons learned and advice for next year's teams. First of all, I would say for the projectile launcher, make sure you have a weighted dart, because our dart wasn't heavy enough when it came out of the barrel and it tended to swerve off and wasn't very accurate. Second of all, I would say in terms of getting your project done, don't start later, start early as possible, because things will arise that you don't expect. And also, don't be afraid to make changes as you go on the project. We had one idea for our projectile aiming mechanism that wouldn't have worked as well as the one we came up with as we were working on the project. We found something better, so don't be afraid to make changes to your